This is Lovell, and this is my interview for Fast Food Music, bitch.
I put my check in the bag, yeah. I put my check in the bag, yeah. I put my check in the bag, yeah.
Can you name the main thing that had happened with you since our last interview, like a year ago?
Main thing, like in music?
Main thing for you, like in life, in music?
Drop new album. Like I said in the last interview, drop new album. Did more shows in the summer. Met a lot of more people. I evolved mentally, physically, like everything's just going up right now. So yeah, generally everything's changed. So yeah.
And talking about shows, I wanted to ask about USA. How do kids there react to you? I mean, some of artists, they are popular in Europe and
Yes.
Russia, but they are struggling to grow their popularity in USA. But I saw you sold out.
Yes. Your USA, I mean, shows, regardless, like the shows are crazy, but I feel like in Europe they're more like thankful. You know what I mean? Because artists don't really come here that much, so they're more thankful for artists, and it shows like in the energy and stuff. So.
And what about USA kids? They like don't jump like that?
I'm not gonna say that, but it's just a different like feeling. Like like when you come to Europe, like you don't know when you'll be back, so it's just a different type of energy. You know what I mean? So
I get you. And
all the shows are lit regardless. So.
What are your main rules while you're performing?
Rules for like the stage, like
yes, on the stage.
I mean, I don't really like too many people on stage because I feel like it takes away from like.
Sorry that I jumped today, bro.
Yeah. I feel like it takes away from like the performance kind of thing, like the performance and like visual aspect. But yeah, there's no. Other than that, there's no rules for the crowd. Like they can do whatever the fuck they want to enjoy themselves.
The rules for you.
Rules for me, yeah. I mean, like no, I don't want too many people on stage. Like. I don't want people in the crowd, like, I'd rather have, like, there's always, like, the talk of, like, attendance versus energy, and I'd rather have, like, 2 crazy fans, like, that know every fucking word rather than, like, 700 fans that just, like, just go like this the whole time, and, you know what I mean? Like, I like energy over anything, so energy is, like, the main rule.
Most of the shows out here are like that.
Yeah, of course.
It's not their heads.
Yeah.
Okay, and why do you call Russia your second home?
I feel like in Europe, Russia's one of the first places that supported me, like 100%. So I feel like it's kind of a second home. Like when I come out here, it's like going back to Ottawa. Like they just fuck with me out here, they always will.
What about Ukraine and Belarus?
Oh yeah, of course, Ukraine too. Well, this was the first time I went to Ukraine for performing, so.
There were so many people.
Yeah, it was lit.
Man.
It was lit. Yeah, Ukraine was lit. Belarus. Yeah.
What's your favorite show so far?
Man, that's a hard question. I can't really pick a favorite show. Like there's two. Every show is good in their own way. You know what I mean?
But the best mosh pit was in St. Pete.
Yeah, that was one of the best. I can't lie. St. Petersburg and probably Germany. Yeah, so it's between St. Petersburg and Germany right now for that part of the performance.
Let's go forward to music.
Yeah, boss.
Talking about Contraband, did you know it will be such a hit? Like it gained 3 million views and shit. People know every word. Even the fans that don't know English, they know every word.
Yeah.
Tell me what's your name? Don't you play this game? You from another land? Got you like this country. Tell me what's your name? Don't you play this game? You from another land? Got you like this country.
Yeah, I didn't know. I have no idea, and it's cool to see like when you come to places like this, like you said, people that don't know English, they know every word, like the hook, the hook sticks, like you know what I mean, like people just know that. So yeah, I didn't know. It was random.
You didn't release it as a single.
No. Yes. Yeah. So I didn't know. I made it a while before I released it. It was like it was just sitting on my laptop, and then I performed it a few times and people liked it, so I just dropped it.
Okay. And how do people like in Ottawa react to you now?
How do they?
how do they react? Like when maybe they recognize you on the street?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's getting more. I'm getting more recognized and stuff. I feel like they're more like when they see me, it's more of like a thank you for taking Ottawa around. You know what I mean, and showing people Ottawa and stuff. So yeah, it's good, man. It's a blessing.
Do you feel like you're one of the, I don't know, most popular artists in Canada?
Yeah. I'm not really gonna say who's the most popular, but I feel like I'm doing something for Canada for sure. For sure, 100%,
bro.
Yes, 100%. I could say that.
Okay. And have you finished the high school? And do you plan to go to university?
Have I finished high school? Yeah. I've been done for like 2 years. University. I've been saying I want to go to university after a year off for like 3 years now, so I doubt it's gonna happen. But I don't know, man. I doubt it's gonna happen at this point. University is not for me.
But you're comfortable with like that? Huh?
Yeah, I'm comfortable right now. I'm comfortable. Yes.
You're probably having a lot of Canadian and American record label contracts.
Yeah.
Do you plan to stay independent or maybe sign a contract and go further with the label?
I plan to, if something is presented to me and it makes sense, then I'll go with it. If it doesn't make sense, then I won't go with it. You know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna happen, but if my path is to sign, then I'll sign. If it's not, then I won't.
Okay, but
so it has to make sense.
Do you think you have the power or ability to make everything independent? Because I do think at one point people need label to support them.
I don't know. It depends because like it depends on what you consider. Like fans alone will be enough to support you. You know what I mean? So signing is more like a business thing. Like that's like a money thing. Like if you don't need that and your fans support you enough, you're good. If you have that cult following, signing is not always needed. I'm not saying like I'm against signing, but it's just everyone's path is different.
Sure.
And everyone gets successful in a different way. So
it actually
I don't know.
reminded me about fans.
Yeah.
I was interviewing Jazz Cartier.
Yeah.
Actually, he mentioned you. He said you grew like a dope fan base.
Yes.
Big fan
yes,
base.
That's my bro.
So
he's
I asked him about how does he feel to be so popular like he is right now.
Yeah.
And he said, bro, I'm in Russia. Like,
yeah.
I'm touring.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a blessing, man. You can't. I wouldn't trade it for the world, no matter how like tiring and annoying and painful it gets. I wouldn't trade it for the world because you can't. You don't wake up and just get this. You can't take it for granted, you know.
Okay. What did influence you while making Red Teenage Melody?
I feel like the European, like when you interviewed me, that tour, going off that tour influenced me. The summer of that year influenced me. Going through a whole bunch of different stuff regarding like Ottawa and like how people react and just meeting me. I don't know, I just went up the wave of what was happening in the city at that time. Yeah. So that like album is very focused on like the city.
So the city is the main thing.
The main thing, 100%.
Gotcha. And what did you try to reach with it? I mean, Concept Vogue was more underground, had that more underground dark vibe. And Red Teenage Melody is more melodic and catchy and stuff. So what are your plans for the next projects?
So Red Teenage Melody, I felt like for Concept Vague, it was like a universal thing. I just wanted to make music, put it out. Red Teenage Melody focused on like putting Ottawa on the map kind of thing. So now that I have two of those like set, I feel like my next project has to be like very like it both. Like I can't focus on one thing, you know what I mean? But then again, I'm just going with what's presented to me. So I don't know. Yeah.
Which is your favorite?
Out of Red Teenage Melody.
Red Teenage Melody.
I don't know. I usually say Boy Red because like I feel like that song like shows like what because I'm not a bad kid, like I'm relatively a good kid, but I feel like that song shows like what could have happened if I got like lost myself and did a whole bunch of dumb shit. And,
The
you know what I mean?
skits there.
Exactly. So I feel like, yeah, that's my favorite song because it shows the different sides.
Okay. And, do you want to release like more music videos and stuff? Because Band was released like half a year ago, and it gained 3 million views.
Yes.
Oh,
I want to make, that's one thing for 2017, I want to do more videos.
yeah, videos.
More videos with new songs.
New songs.
Yeah, so new
you
songs.
don't want
Not
to go
really,
back?
no. I don't want to make videos for old songs. I just want to make videos for new songs.
Why is there only one music video for Concept 4 and
To be honest, I don't even know. Like, at the time, I wasn't thinking about like making. I wasn't thinking like future. You know what I mean? Like I just kind of went with what was given to me, and we recorded Dark Light with an iPhone camera. So I don't know. That's the thing I want to do in the future though. More videos, 100%. More videos.
and maybe you have some director that you want to work with.
Yeah. Myself, my friends. I don't really know anyone like that I really want to work. I mean, Dexter Navy is cool. You know Dexter Navy? He's fire. Yeah, and maybe other artists directing it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm open to work, collab, anything.
Gotcha. And also, this is a strange question.
Yeah.
I know you are friends with Kaya from Narkotiki. From Cerebral.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Maybe you want to collaborate with some, I don't know, pop bands, something like that.
You'll have to ask her that. I don't know.
Oh.
If she's down, I'll do it.
I guess.
But
That
the
would be
music's
fun.
fire though. Yeah, I'd do it. I'd do it for sure. That would be sick.
What is
Yes.
your opinion on the new underground scene? Because people, journalists, compare you with the XXX Tentacion,
Yeah.
Ski Mask, and Smoke Turb. What is your opinion? You collaborated with Nestle.
Yes. So what on the underground scene?
Yeah, on
I
the
feel-
Miami underground scene, new underground scene.
I feel like the underground scene, focusing on Miami, like you just said, Florida, it's coming into the light now. You know what I mean? Like more people like higher up are seeing that, which was never happening before.
Look at me.
Yeah, so that's making like that. X is making like a hole for people to go through and get to the light.
mainstream
You know what I
light.
mean? So yeah, I don't know. There's still an underground, but it's different. It's not the same anymore. Yeah. So
Okay. How did you link up with DJ Carnage?
he followed me once on Instagram one night, and then DM'd me, and then we were talking for a while, and then kind of stopped talking, and then on the US tour he was in Vegas when we were in Vegas, I think. So we just linked up with him the next day.
And you did something
Recorded a
together.
song. Yes.
Bitch shit I know, white bitch albino, white bitch named Tisa, and another named Lisa. Oh gang, that's my zone. Yeah, in the city I'ma run it. I got drugs on the honest. Stay away.
He wants to shoot a video for that here actually. He says he's in Europe.
Yeah.
So we might shoot a video for that. We'll see.
And
But
it's
yeah,
gonna
we
be
have something-
for your project or his project?
No, his yeah, it's
project.
his song. Yes, his song. Yeah. But we did some work. He's cool. He's a cool guy.
And how do you record your music? Maybe you need some special atmosphere for that. Or
The only atmosphere thing I need is like I don't like a lot of people. Like some people like a whole bunch of people, and I can't do that. I'd rather be myself or like with like close people or something. But yeah, usually it's by myself. I record all myself like by myself.
actually, it seems for me like the first project you released, it was like you sitting at home and that's why it's dark.
The second,
And
yeah, exactly, yeah. The
then
second
you
one
started
was
traveling.
exactly. That's basically what it is.
Hands up, let's go, just bounce, 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 let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Bitch told me get the fuck back. Yeah, said she wanna and come the fuck back. Said she wanna take and got me cut. Yeah, light brown bitch, then she off the fucking map.
Okay, how did your father impact on your music career? I know he was a rapper. I found his song on YouTube.
How did he impact? I mean, musically is an inspiration, period. But I feel like he impacted more on like the support side. You know what I mean? Like he never. Everything I did, it was just support. Like he never ever left my side. So that's the main
He likes your
inspiration.
music. listens to it.
Yes,
That's dope, man. I guess that's like the most important thing.
exactly. That's why he's my main inspiration musically, on life, everything.
You often work with the same producer, like Dylan Brady, Blank Body, and stuff. Do you plan to experiment and go like further?
Yeah, I mean, if the time is right and I link up with someone that wants to do that, then yeah. I mean, I usually go to them because they're my main friends and stuff. But yeah, if the time is right, I'll do it.
And how did you find this perfect chemistry with Dylan?
I don't know, man. Like when we first made the album, like it was like online. Like we never met each other in person. But I don't know. Everything we did, it was just like there was no laziness. Like it was just like, yo, send me this. Okay, I'll send this back. And you'll send the verse and I'll send the hook. Like everything was just really quick, and I feel like we fit organically. So that's why the relationship grew.
And who's your favorite producer?
I don't know. I can't really tell you that. I have too many favorite producers.
I've read somebody that
my DJ is one of my favorite producers. Shaq. He's one of my favorites. But
I've read somewhere that like your favorite beats are by Blank Body.
Yeah. He's one of my favorites too. Of course. Yeah. Yes.
When you write your songs, what is the first thing to start with? Maybe the hook or the verse, because some people start with the hook and then build their verse around it.
Yeah.
And some people start with verses.
I don't know. I've never really started with the hook, I don't think. I usually start with like a verse. Like I remember for Contraband, even though the hook's at the start, I'm pretty sure I recorded the verse first and then put the hook. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fucked. I make no sense, but
it's like you don't give a fuck about this.
I don't really. I just go with whatever's thrown at me and whatever I think about the lyrics.
Yeah. And in your songs, you often talk about different girls.
Yes.
Can you name like the craziest story with them? Maybe they did something for you crazy shit.
I don't know if I can really like explain the craziest story, but all I'm gonna say is like to my guys, where's the camera? The camera's right there, right?
Yeah.
To my guys out here, please be careful with these females because they'll do some fucked up shit to you. So please be careful. Please, 100%. Watch your surroundings because they can be the devil sometimes. I'm just gonna put that out there. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything else.
And the song R.I.P. Trust is really a song like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's about something with the girls.
Nah. Like it's more like losing trust in people and stuff. I wouldn't say girls, but.
And it's gonna be on the next project with Misogi.
No, that's gonna be like a different thing. But I'll probably just drop R.I.P. Trust like by myself sometimes. I want to shoot a video for it.
What did influence you to create it?
Like me, like I get paranoid easy, so I feel like me like not trusting anyone and stuff like that just made me make it one time.
You have actually.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't know. I overthink a lot and I have trouble like trusting certain people when I should. It's just the way I was raised, so that's why I made the song.
And have your opinion on drugs changed from last year? Because
what was my opinion on drugs?
You didn't use any drugs. You know.
Yeah, I still don't.
No?
I mean, alcohol.
But you have some lines on Red Teenage Melody about weed with DMT.
Exactly. So no, I feel like with Red Teenage Melody, it focused on like the drug talk was what could have happened if I went that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't like alcohol is the only really thing I do.
No Xannies, no anything?
I mean, I've experimented, but alcohol is the only thing I solely do. So
it's like, on GKMC by Kendrick, Kid Man City, there was a skit about weed with DMT. Like they smoked and he went fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, I don't want to do that shit. Fuck that. I'll stick with my alcohol, my vodka, and I'm good.
Absolute. Okay, and talking about the EP with Misogi, when is it coming and how will it sound like?
I don't know when. If I have to give it like a time frame, probably by this spring, summer, when we get back, we're gonna like finish everything. But I don't know what it's gonna. I can't really tell you what it's gonna sound like because we're very. We change a lot. Like one day we'll be like, hey, we're not doing this song anymore, and let's make a new one. You know what I mean? So I can only really know what it's gonna sound like a day before we release it or some shit.
It's nothing like worldwide.
There's influences from everything, but I don't. There's no. Yeah, thank you. But there's no like sound per se for the EP. But we'll see. You'll have to wait and see. We'll put it out. We'll pull it.
Last year, you said that your favorite album was Still Crazy by YG.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it like that?
I said that last year.
Yeah.
Well, for the record, like my favorite album changes every like day, but I feel like that album's really good because YG's a very like, I like the skits he does, the storytelling, and his album is like a movie almost. So I really like that. That's probably why I said it was my favorite. But I have a whole bunch of favorite albums. Really.
What's your favorite album so far this year?
This year, I don't know. I don't really have like, I don't know what came out. Like Future's mixtape was fire. What else came out? I don't know what else came out. The Future's mixtape is really fire, and I like how he chose a more underground sound for it too.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Mask Off.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean that's a fire album.
And the last question is, do you plan to come back in Russia with the next project, or?
Oh yeah, of course. I can't stop coming here. Like
because it's the second home.
Yes, my second home. I have to pull up here and just stay. I want to come in the summer one time and just stay.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, like get an Airbnb or some shit, like whatever.
It's
and
actually much doper in the summer.
Yeah, in the summer,
here.
yeah. And that's what I want to do one of these days. So we'll see. Maybe this summer. So I'll come here.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, of course. Bro.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I got don't let you. We gotta try that one more motherfucking time, Shaquille. That's what I came for, baby. Yeah.